Okay, in this video, I'd like to continue where I left off in last video, talking about the object that was shot down over Lake Huron on Super Bowl Sunday, 2023, not far from here in Rogers City, Michigan. There's a whole lot going on in this area, like I've been telling everybody for years. And in the last video, I show you in our local newspaper where the highest up in government are publicly admitting that there's a lot of testing going on around here. So what I'd like to show you in this video tonight is something that happened a little over a week after I made my very first YouTube video. My first video was April 16th, 2021, and I show my spinning Delta T. So this whole thing was done to basically try to intimidate me and as a show of force while they were doing one of these tests. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time once again to have my camera out and catch this, because I was just trying to record the jet, but I inadvertently caught one of their Project Rainbow tests that they're doing, trying to use my torsion field to boost this whole thing. So what you'll see is an F16 making a high-speed, low-pass, and it's running right through this laser beam. So this is what I've been telling everybody with this whole MH370 thing going on right now, is that I'm one of the witnesses to seeing them actually disappear the jets and then reappear them back over Lake Huron. So this is more of proof of what I'm saying with this whole thing. So I'll play the video at regular speed and then we'll slow it down, and you can see clearly what's going on for yourself here in skies over northern Michigan. I don't have any problem showing this because they've publicly admitted that this is going on, and this is done over civilian airspace in broad daylight out in public. So there's some people that might be mad, but go ahead and be mad, because I don't really care. This is right over my spot, and I'm going to show anything that I want. So here we go. So that F-16 is heading from west to east and going over Lake Huron. I'll try and give you a couple different little angles here, so you can clearly see that you can clearly see that that's an F-16 when you slow it down. But when I was recording it, you couldn't, of course, see the laser beam because it was in broad daylight. So I was just focused on the jet. I didn't see anything. So this is them using my spot against me, basically, because of all the torsion field energy that's being generated here. So clearly you can see that's not anything coming from the sun. That's a laser beam. And they're trying to use that laser beam by running it through my torsion field. And that's what you're seeing amplifying this whole deal. So that thing's moving at a pretty good clip. And he's really low. So you can see kind of where it starts. And then you can see it. I know I'm moving the camera, but you can actually see the laser beam moving. So I'm just kind of trying to pause it to show you what it's doing. I can slow it down here. So that's what I'm saying with all this stuff in regards to MH370. I'm telling the 100% truth on this whole deal. So somehow I just happen to be at the right place at the right time to catch this stuff. Okay, so there's the beam. And that thing is just cruising. So that was done, like I said, as a show of force and to basically try to intimidate me because they love me and I love them. So we got a mutual thing going here. But I ain't scared, so it don't really matter because now the whole world can see exactly what they're doing. But it goes back to the whole thing that I've been telling everybody is they can't keep the real UFOs out of this airspace because they're doing all this testing along with craft that they have sitting out in this area. So the real UFOs are naturally attracted to the man-made UFOs, and everything is attracted to this spot because it's such an anomaly on the map. So you can see exactly what's going on. That thing's running right through that beam because they're trying to do this whole the same thing that Mike Merkin was doing with his Jacob's ladder by trying to excite the plasma with the laser beam and trying to stir the plasma. So I would just like to share that with everybody, and now you know more of the story of what's going on here. They're not gonna stop, and I'm obviously not gonna stop. So I hope you enjoy my videos. If you haven't seen all these Lake Huron UFO shoot down ones, go right from the beginning, and they kind of go one right after the other. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.